Are you learning cello through essential elements? Then this is the video for you. Today I'm covering number 46, which is a New World Symphony. Hi, my name is Liz from Cellomoji.com, and I give you tips and tools so that you can learn to play the cello. So here in 46 we are combining two skills. The first one is the rhythm aspect of it, which is the dotted quarter note and the eighth note. And then the other one is what we're going to call hooked bowing. This new bowing is not super complicated, but it is good for you to understand exactly what you have to do. When they call it hooked, I think you're hooking it along into one line. So a hooked bowing usually consists of two going in one direction, say two down bows, and then two up bows going in the other direction. Now, when you combine it with the dotted rhythm, it can get a little bit tricky because sometimes like the rhythm gets sacrificed or the bowing might get a little bit confusing. So I really encourage you to also try practice shadow bowing. So in other words, you can even just do it with your arm in the air here, just practicing like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. That way you can get used to doing things in the air without the complications of actually playing it, and then you can actually apply that to the song. Hooked bowing is definitely very common in a lot of cello music as well as orchestral music, so this is definitely a bowing that you don't want to ignore and you really do want to get comfortable with. You'll also see hooked bowing in various other rhythms, but they all essentially have a similar idea of this sort of dotted rhythm, or one note being longer and one note being shorter. So again, practicing the hooked bowing just in the air, it would be 1 and 2 and then you go the other way, 1 and 2 and. Notice I'm going to play two notes going in one direction and two notes going in the other direction. This very well-known tune is actually written in the key of D major here, so let's go ahead and practice our D major scale. Notice the new vocabulary word at the beginning of the song, which is lento, which means very slow. So this is definitely a slower piece of music than, say, something if you saw the word adagio. Lento is definitely slower than that. Don't forget the circle bow at the end of measure 4. This is going to help you line up to be in the right bow for the next measure. You definitely have enough time at the end of measure 4 to do a very nice circle bow, but also remember to take a deep breath before you start measure 5. Remember, if you're not quite sure of how the dotted quarter note breaks down into 3/8 notes and how to count it, or you're just looking for more practice on dotted rhythms, be sure to check out the earlier numbers as well as the page before, so numbers 37 through 42 and 43 as well, which I covered in the last video. These will all help you practice the dotted quarter rhythm. Lastly, I know that the dots in the music can be a little bit confusing. Remember, if the dot is on top of the note, that means it's a little bit shorter. But if the dot is to the side of the note, like in this case, the dotted quarter note, then that's actually altering the rhythm, but not necessarily the length of how short a note should come out in terms of articulation. So make sure that you keep those two dots very clear for yourself. Alright, so first I'm going to play by myself, and then I'll play once through with the accompaniment provided by Essential Elements Interactive. have any questions that I did not cover in this video, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you're really liking these Essential Elements tutorials, be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any other Cellomoji videos. Check out the videos on your screen right now for some other Essential Elements tutorials, as well as some other videos that can help you along your cello journey. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!